This one, I think some of you can feel it, and some of you cannot. But do you know why we have two holes with a nose? Mouth is just one, right? But we have two. Okay, so the try to answer that question is not the purpose here, but without knowing yourself, lots of times we are just using one side. So when you do swallow from nose, maybe you are not breathing in from both sides. Can you check?
I can tell.
I feel like it's just right side.
You are just right side?
90分ごとに左と右の吸う方が変わるって聞きました。
はいはいはいはいはい。
分ごとにサイクルで右側と左側がスイッチする。
はい、はい、スイッチ。普通にやってるとなんか3時間ごとぐらいにスイッチするんだそうです。だから、at the moment, we are swallowing just one side, which means actually we can swallow more if we use both of them. So then more in, this is difficult to talking and doing. So if we stop just the one side, then it's something like that here. But actually, I can breathe in more from the other side. Then close it. Means when you will bring out your air out from the mouth slowly, not big opening, just a slow opening, then we close the nose side. Therefore, what we breathe in air is still remains in the head. So head is more stable than the just doing the one side. And so if I just breathe in from one side and then turn, then I can turn much. But if we breathe in more from the other side, then you can turn more. So that's almost the same as this kind of a movement. And the same thing applies to the head. But if it's just one side, so when we talk about the flexibility exercise, we think it's flexing the muscle, but actually it's a structural symmetry. どうですか？違いがあります？ターン、首の周りに。If you are breathing in just one side, no difference, of course, probably. But when you stop breathing in, intentionally try to swallow in from the other nose, then we can swallow more, and then neck turns more.
肺が広がるので、肺がその分空気を吸うと広がるから、なんかこう、その余計に吸った分だけちょっと動く気がします。
まあ、理由はともかく余計動きますか？
はい、ちょっとだけ。
はいはいはいはい。To tell the truth, I noticed this last Sunday when I used a mask. It prevents the breathing. So I tried to learn how to breathe in more easily. Then I found it. So this is a side effect of the corona shortage.
I'll have to play around with that. I can't, I didn't even know anyone could control the muscle in the nose.
How do you feel, Scott-san?
Yeah, I don't think I could breathe only one nostril at a time. But the part about swallowing more air, I want to say how I don't know if I'm doing it right, but the feeling I have is like you know how like when you're about to make a artificial snoring sound, so right when it's about to hit over that threshold before it becomes a snore, it kind of opens up, and then there is more air rushing in. It's like the flap is opening.
Yeah. So actually makes a difference, right? And then if you throw it away before you attack, then it's a waste. Therefore, you stop it leaking, and the best assured way to stop leaking is try to breathe out slowly from your mouth. Then naturally, the opening between nose and the mouth closes. Therefore, it doesn't leak out. And then, of course, as a result, head stayed straight. Therefore, our swing goes straight also. But if you do like yeah, man, then this effect is gone. So it becomes all muscle again. So until last week, I thought slowly breathing out while we in semi position, I thought it's just saving the air leaking out, but actually keeping the what we swallow already in our head or around here closed so that it doesn't leak out. So actually it makes a difference. If I don't close it, then man, sometimes man, so if the right arm wins, then man type of motion. But breathing more, close it, man. Then this doesn't go man type of movement. Man. You can check yourself.
先生、剣道の時は、腹式呼吸、腹式呼吸って前に以前聞いたと思うんです。
はいはい。
もう一度お願い、
はい。
説明お願い。
はい、それも聞いています。で、それはどこに効くかというと、かかとに効きます。ですから、this is almost like 2000 years ago, human found that the saint breathes from the heel, with the heel, and just a normal person breathes from the throat. That was said in the old Chinese, documented in old Chinese. It's before Christ. Scott Sensei, what you call the saint, old saint in China, the Soji?
Which part again?
The name of the person, the saint, or the Chinese saint.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't know the historical figures.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This was before the Koshi. So once we get those, then we can improve here a little, and get better and better. And then finally, and then this thing gets sharper and sharper. So the one of the things for me makes a clear difference is the door. If I leak the air from my head, then somehow this is so loose. Therefore, door type of big swing or big rotation. But if I swing, throwing and throw more close, That's all it does. That's 逆動。That's 順動。So I can play more or less within my 身幅。But if I leak my head, air from my head, this kind of thing, or this kind of thing. And I can't stop the rotation. And this is very important when you do the 擦り上げ面。little big 擦り上げ面。And all difference is whether I close open between mouth and nose.
すり上げの上げてるときは吸い込んでるっていうことですか？
打つときは全部いっぱい空気を頭の中に入れて、そしてそれが口を通って漏れないように喉をクローズする。で、喉をクローズするのはbreathe out from mouth, then naturally closes the throat. チャンネル。
時はクローズしてるんですか？打突の時は。
打つ前にクローズ。もう一旦入れたらば、なるべく出さないようにする。
はい、ホールドする。
ですから今、見てわからないかもしれないけど、ブリーズしてクローズすると、今もう私の顔カッカしてますよ。It's very hot here. Maybe quite red. So we can still slowly breathing out or breathing in unless you don't leak the air in the head or around here. So the rest, if you can feel it, then rest we have to practice so that we can do it right without thinking.
I'm glad you said something. I always tried to breathe through both my nose and my mouth when I was kiaing, but that doesn't.
Sometimes with after the hit, we notice it moves like this or like this. So when you watch the beginner swing, always at the end, head either go this way or that way, if I exaggerate. The Scott さん、
はい。
Is it a help for you too?
Yeah, it's my brain is turning. And I noticed that as I've been just kind of trying to feel where the body is breathing. So when we breathe through the mouth when we're opening, I just noticed that it's almost like we're breathing. If we concentrate on breathing deeply, then that also opens it up.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then it occurred to me, like when we tell beginners, oh, you have to kiai from your tanden kind of thing, you're like, bring it down here. That also helps to.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Is that the same phenomenon?
Yeah, I think so. Also, previously I was saying when you hit, drop the back, but lots of time we can do it quite well because this is not open enough. Therefore, drop means drop forward. Then naturally, it doesn't go well. But this is open. Therefore, drop means more like a drop backwards. Spine drops on the backside, then naturally our body is pushed forward. So whether we made the light preparation in kamae stage or not makes the result big difference. And that is more important than the how to carry and then hit type of a practice, I think. So if you practice and if you have question, please bring it up. I don't insist what I said is entirely correct, but for me, it's working. And when you do keiko, try to keep those basics rather than with, pay attention whether I could hit the opponent or not. That's probably more useful.
This one's going to take some time to try.
And
get the muscle control.
But as I said, you could practice on the bed or wherever. This is a breathing, and then probably pretty soon you like Zen sitting.
Slowly graduate to standing.
So, Akko-san, would you like to try a few things?
はい、呼吸、I'm trying to inhale when I swing up.
The reason I'm asking you to do it now is probably without thinking anything, I think you have improved with the exercise we just tried. So there may be something good we can see.
なんか分かんなくなっちゃいました。でもなんかいろいろ考えてたら。
If you go too much thinking, no good.
なんか緊張するし分かんなくなった。
Then you have to sit. Can you hit through without thinking anything? Hiromu-san, would you like to do that too? Well, Aku-san, let it go. Thank you.
今日のができてるかわかんないんですけど、前回習った、横隔膜を上げてから落とすっ
はいはい。
ていうのを意識してるんですけど、それでいいですかね。今日の分かってるかどうか自分でよくわかんない。
を広げるっていうことは胸が広がってるっていうことですから、Open your chest is equivalent of the relaxing the 横隔膜。And 横隔膜 squeezes in, then it becomes like this.
それの方がなんか自分で落とすイメージがすごくつきやすいんです。ふって背中の。
Without thinking, if this opens, then in the middle, there must be a hole. You drop your center of your body. So open, 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 then body must sink. ？Okay. So one of the reasons I brought up this is just like I said at the beginning, if you just do suburi, then there are many ways to do the suburi. But if you do something like this kind of suburi, then I'm sure opponent will hit your kote. Therefore, approach to his chin this way, and then bang. Then until the last men motion, opponent doesn't know when it's coming. So always kendo say, try to lick the opponent face with the tip. And then, so that's the old saying in kendo. Okay, so time is approaching the limit, although there is no limit, but any more question or you like to ask or comment? Okay. Thank you for Scott-san. It must be very hot there. But,
It's definitely cooling down. So
oh, good. Good. And I hope Kento-san heals quickly.
Thank you.
Okay. If you let's see. Next week is SEKO Godo Keiko.
The Kodasha Keiko again. I think next weekend is
that's Sunday.
Right.
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 So,
next Sunday.
so if it's a Saturday, I don't have a conflict probably. So if you'd like to have another session, either Saturday okay?
Saturdays generally for the summertime okay, because summertime there's no school club practice.
Yeah.
Usually during the school year, after like before the pandemic, the Cal Poly Pomona Kendo Club, we practice on Saturdays.
Yeah.
But during the summer, no practice.
Also, Shofukan evening Keiko on Saturday is canceled because they do morning outside.
Zoom is canceled now for Saturday.
Hi.
ダック、久しぶり。
You did pretty well yesterday. Pretty soon you look like a father. Okay, Akko-san and Hiromi-san, would you like to do Saturday?
来週日本なんです、私。
あ、また行かれるんですか。
ワンマンツ、はい。子供
そうですか、はいはい。
なので、またいつでしたっけ、この間練習させていただいた時間帯だったら、あれ、いつ何時ぐらいでしたっけ。どういう
こっちの朝。
8時です。サンデーモーニング。
そっちの、
4 o'clock here is 8 o'clock Sunday in the morning.
はいはいはい。それぐらいでしたら、
はい。
向こうから参加させていただきます。
はい、はい、気をつけていってください。まだ2 weeks
クロレンティーン、はい。
フリーダムだい。
はい。実家の両親が2回もワクチン打ったんで、もう向こうは 実家にステイする分にはいいよって言ってます。
はい。
2週間ちょっと隔離して、
なん
今回、
か、
はい、1ヶ月ちょっとあるんで、3週間ぐらいは日本で遊ぶ。
you don't need to stay in a hotel for 3 days.
Not anymore. Yes.
Yeah, not anymore. Okay. ひろみさんが、is the schedule okay?
はい、大丈夫で
はい、
す。
はい。Then all right, let's try to plan it.
はい。
お願いします。
ありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうござい
So
ま
much.
す。じゃあお元気で。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. Bye.